So I could that looks like a pretty scary safe lane.
Yeah.
Though Primal Beast Rubik is not bad either.
I don't think anyone has kill threat in that lane, I'll be honest. And I think that's
it'll be a really long drawn out fight.
Yeah, I think like the reason they might go for this Night Stalker is because Primal Beast can't catch him. Like the first 5 minutes of the game when Primal Beast, like, he hits his level 3 and he wants to kill someone with 2 points trample or something. Hunter's got a stacky over there to farm. Oh my goodness. Like a stacked small camp and 2 waves, just gonna trample that down. That's great for him. He's actually farming quite well now. Early boots pickup does help him quite a bit against this Night Stalker. And ARTEEZY's actually just rushing a completely naked Radiance.
Let's go. I was like, oh, is the armlet a thing? Is it like, are we gonna see phylactery? Ooh, nice Wraith King kill in the bottom lane. That's the first blood.
That was very bizarre. Like, Fly, I think, got caught like just playing around with his cogs instead of like maybe trying to get in front of this gank. But yeah, that was a really good dive. He's gonna be forced to pop a battery assault now, but Kitrak with another cookie. The chase in from mind control and Scam is more than enough to follow him under the tower. And that is 2 really strong kills in this lane now. And Yuma needs to be careful. I mean, Fly's continuing to mess around with the cogs. There's a lot of damage into ARTEEZY. He is still level 5. He does have an uproar available. Body blocks can get the slow onslaught. Thunder God's Wrath actually comes through to bring down Wraith King in the bottom lane instead. Another death here.
Usually that would have been a trade on carries, but Night Stalker being so tanky, well, actually now it might be the trade.
Oh, the Breathe Fire clipped him. Can he get away from Gunnar? He can't. Okay, a nice pickup here in the top lane, trying to put some pressure onto the Night Stalker while it's still daytime and before he gets that level 6 online.
He was struggling, but with that AoE wave clear on these creep drags, he's caught right back up and now a kill. This is the issue with Night Stalker as a carry. He has no natural farming mechanic, really.
Oh, Fly's in as well.
He might die again here.
Dude, these are massive kills. If they can get him a second time, he does. Okay, a little bit of taste of your own medicine scenario where they're like, all right, you're gonna dive our carry, we're gonna dive your carry. We've got a Clockwork, we've got this like absolutely massive dinosaur just chasing Scam through the trees here. And if he can get some mana for a trample, and he does, he's gonna pop the Leech Seed, but blocked off on the escape. Gunnar is now just dominating this top lane, gets his level 6. Brown boots. I was like, if it's daytime and he doesn't have boots still, this is gonna be really bad.
Question is, right, you're having a great time at the start. You're like, oh, because I'm free farming, I'm gonna go straight Midas, gonna go straight Radiance. You die once, it's fine, I messed up. You die a second time, die a third time? When do you change your Radiance?
Pulverize
with the ultimate.
He gets the trample off, dude.
All right, watch his items, guys. This time is are we still doing Radiance Rush? I don't think his net worth has gone up in the last 2 minutes. Nighttime ended and I think he was level 5.
Yeah,
and
I think you're right.
Now we're getting to the second nighttime and he's just about to finish a level.
Honestly, they're making a play in the mid lane, but Gunnar is here trying to get on top of YUMA. Nice heavenly jump away. There's a haste rune. He denies it, gets in range for the pulverize, but here comes ARTEEZY, finally level 6, getting his revenge on this Primal Beast. Mortimer Kisses, the slow down copy. ARTEEZY will claim another. The cog's not there in time, and this is a huge turnaround for Shopify. Absolutely necessary for this Night Stalker, for this like XP, a little bit of gold going his way as well. Armor. So we're gonna see them come to the top lane. The scan comes out. Fly will grab a courier as Scam close by. The question is, can they go for the dive? Okay. Stolen bolt from Lelis.
Much harder to dive him at night. But maybe it's happening anyways.
He's gonna go in. I guess Yuma showing up on the backside is more than enough damage as they're now looking for Scam as well in Lelis. As he doesn't have the steal, but he gets a Leech Seed out. Decent chunk of damage, but YUMA needs to be careful. Can't really afford to put himself in too much danger, but the blink reveal from Mind Control catches two. Gunner gets chopped. Yuma now in trouble, as well as the Mortimer kisses from downtown doing work. Stole from Lelis. He's going to do his own little role play there, try and bring down Lelis, or try to bring down Skem. He does finally burn him down, but a scrappy fight ends up going Shopify's way here, being a 2 for 3.
We thought Shopify Rebellion was running an offlaner as a carry, and it's true, but it wasn't the heroes, it was the player. He's got the infinite scaling armor, he's top of net worth. He's gonna be the one carrying the game here. I'm down for it. This infinite scaling's pretty fun, but it will help to give this phase. Oh, another blink call.
Oh, he just got super baited on the Dragon Knight here. Clockwork, great hook. Cookie on forward. They're able to stay on top of the DK. No. Cog's gonna hold MC in place. There's a pulverize to finish him off. Maybe he's so dang low, but he's still surviving. The heals from the Treant Protector are enough. Can the hook shot come through? 3 seconds. Just needs to be able to have vision. As hook shots in. Well done from Fly. Will trap him in the cogs right on the bridge, but didn't push him back. Comes the onslaught through. Gunner doesn't connect. Great dodge there from the Night Stalker, and just with that, he's out. Meanwhile, you lose your DK mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Is under attack.
Oh, maybe not. We're not sure what to do either yet.
Skem's looking for Gunner here in the top side. I mean, between him and Axe, they don't have enough damage, but if the Snapfire is close enough, it could kill him with the Mortimer kisses.
Yeah, at this point, though, Nouns has started to make their way up here. They see Gunner.
Yeah, there it goes. Mortimer kisses. The call is out. They have the ultimate as well. The Entangle will keep him there long enough for the Mortimer kisses to finish the job. So that's a really nice gank.
KB on Primal Beast so that you can't be interrupted, but this time there's actually several abilities that would interrupt you anyways, so yeah. I guess opting for the Eternal Shroud, which will be more consistent survivability versus high magic damage, and your ult is like you can still be interrupted, but you would have been interrupted anyways. Yeah, King
bottom lane
Incarnation.
Yeah, they're bringing in a lot of heroes here. Gunner will run through, does manage to get on top of the Night Stalker. The Blade Mail is out, but your Wraith King is just dead. The Overgrowth and the call catches everybody. You were not ready for this. They thought they could turn, but the Radiance, Night Stalker, the Zeus, and the calls from MC is just way too much.
Shopify Rebellion saw it through the Zeus illusions. Doesn't look like anyone's coming. They're just going to try to take the tower.
Okay. So, Pompey's got his blink BKB. There is a good ward here from Skyna scouting out Yuma. He's got no ult. Taking so much damage from this axe here once again. Does hit him with a Wraithfire Blast, trying to just get away. Gunner comes in with a Pulverize, but he's gonna get some help from the Snapfire. Copy with that DD rune. Gonna start laying into Mind Control. He pops the BKB, gets another call. Onslaughts onto the high ground. Do they finally finish the job? They do, but here comes the Mortimer Kisses. The kiting continues. Gunner's gotta try and get onto Kitrat. Can't do it. 2 for 1 as Yuma needs to be careful.
A little awkward. Well, that was a relatively good fight for Nouns, all things considered, that they're behind. It was a nighttime fight. They were the ones initiated on. It was overall pretty good. Losing your Wraith King like that is a little bit of a shame after that, but that kind of slip up does happen every now and then.
This was a really sick play from Fly, honestly.
Yeah, that one was good.
Look at the D Wardens as well. Okay, well, maybe it was a tactical death on the Wraith King there, baiting in these extra heroes. Crappa.
There you go. No Crappa. Shopify Rebellion also just finished triple BKB, so they're not looking to give him any time to pick up those items.
There it is, blink call. They've managed to catch the Primal Beast. He did get the trample off. And he onslaught away. He's gonna try. And Gunner, pinky enough at the moment. Unfortunately for him, doesn't have the 15 talent, but the Night Stalker on the backside finds the Clockwork immediately. Telekinesis, but he doesn't get the cogs off. And RTZ will find the kill. Copy, I don't know where he's headed, but it is into the wrong neighborhood. He like BKB'd and tried to find Kit Rack, but his team was just completely disengaging.
But you only win the Dota game once you break into the base, and it could be tough to do that.
Yeah, I think the biggest oversight of this draft is the fact that you definitely lack tower damage, right? Zeus, not a hero that hits towers very well. Axe, not a hero that hits towers very well. But you have a Night Stalker who you're probably gonna have to be putting on the front, on the front line to hit this. So it's gonna be awkward going high ground without pretty much wiping Nouns, or at least getting multiple kills. We'll have
They were smoked, they were in position, so they wanted a kill, but when Axe walks up, maybe you just gotta not go on him.
Yeah, like Wraith King will get to a point where he can probably kill these guys like pretty reliably, because Wraith King's damage scaling with the Spectral Blade is crap. That being said, great ward plays from Sken. They get the blink call onto Copy. He's tanky, but no BKB for 3 more seconds. He's not making out of this one. Culling Blade will finish the job. Mind control up to 9 coats of blood. He is very happy about his game.
Nouns is arguably the better scaling team with the Wraith King carry as opposed to a Night Stalker carry. So good scaling supports on the side of Shopify. Yeah, here we are. They're trying to hit the high ground before it gets too late in the game.
Gets the blade mail off. Oh, Dragon Tail comes in as well. Nice call from Mind Control. Paul and Copy, and so far he's forced to BKB. Zeus is the kill if you can find him, but he's got an Aegis for 45 seconds and a BKB to follow it up. You can bring down Yopaj as this Aegis is expiring. This would be absolute best case scenario. Fortification is going to come out, try and delay this tower push for just a little bit longer as Skem keeps dropping the heal up onto the high ground. The Cox comes out. They trap the Night Stalker, but he gets out. Kit Rack, nice attention there. Pops that little shredder, cleans up those cogs so that they can get out easily. Call once again for Mind Control to drag this Primal Beast out of the base, but this boy's tanky. Pops the uproar once again. Tier 3 tower lives. Shopify will disengage.
Really important not to give Lelis living armor. If Rubik steals that, your game plan is in a really bad spot. That's gonna make their high ground even better. Fly was working on a gem. He hasn't bought it yet.
Well, Blink Dragon Tail, they've caught RTEEZY, but an immediate BKB. The stun didn't come out from Yuma in time. And they turn around, he gets the reincarnation 1 second before it's over, and they will turn around onto Fly. He tries to Ogre Seal away, but can't do it. Gunner is just surrounded by the side of Shopify. Scam gets a huge overgrowth on the backside as well. Lelis will steal it, but Mind Control with another call. They're falling apart on Nouns. 4 dead as they look for Lelis now up onto the high ground, and guess what? RTEEZY is not gonna stop, baby. Crippling Fear is there. Mind Control giving the chop, an ultra kill for his ultra performance. Amazing moves from Shopify, all set up honestly on the back of Skem.
It's been a while since we saw Treant Protector, but doing the same old things, scouting things out, using that shard invis, just finding the right fights for his team, and then just trusting that MC will get a good call. And then once that happens, you just throw in all the rest of the spells. Zeus starts pressing buttons, Snapfire presses buttons. Easy team fight from there.
Eventually you can get high ground if there is no enemies. So we were talking about how the Shopify lacks the the reliability of a high ground siege, but when you're playing a PvE game and there's no one else there to tell you no, it's not that bad. 23.
That's actually a little crazy to me. Should you really farming ult there? Was that a misclick?
It might have been a misclick. It's hard to say.
There's no way you need it. I don't know.
Oh, Mercy blinks up onto the cliff. I don't know if it's where he wants to be, but the tip from ARTEEZY. You'll love to see that one. Gunner in some trouble. Nice force staff down to the low ground. Yuma coming in, trying to get on top of Kinrak, but he doesn't have the damage. Another overgrowth from Scam will hold them down as Lelis turns around with his own overgrowth, but that is just too much damage. First life down here on your Wraith King. Gunner goes down to the backside, gets a great jump, but the call again, holding him in place. They've chopped down the Primal. They will chop down the Wraith King. And with that one, it might be the end of the game as Mind Control is absolutely not done. Another ultra kill for him as the GGs hit the deck. My goodness, what a game from the Axe.
Told you, the off-lane carry right there. Throw out the pause. Right, a very, very fun draft from Shopify Rebellion there, going to the Night Stalker carry. It was looking pretty good until it wasn't, until it was again. So they definitely pulled that back with some good rotations. I think Smokescreen looks pretty good this game.
Yeah, it's a good Smokescreen game.
That's not the only reason you're thinking about Ricky, maybe, but I think it's kind of cool. I'm down to see it for sure.
This hero, from the carry perspective, the reason we don't see it is terrible in lane. This hero is an actual liability. The lane becomes really difficult because just the ability to just spam is really annoying. The Treant Protector just has to sit in this lane and sustain. Otherwise, as you can see, he's just dumping heals into him over and over.
Lane, both really getting very low.
Oh, the trade. Oh my goodness. I mean, Yopaj, the big winner there, gets the kill first. That's absolutely what you want. Drac is just hunting Copy in the jungle. He's like, he's here somewhere, guys. I know it.
He can't kill me until he's 6. I'm gonna run in here.
And another dead courier for Skem. Lelis gets his 4th or his 3rd courier kill or something.
But Kitchek's going for it. He's trying to 1v1 this Storm right now, guys.
He might get this. The living armor from Treant Protector is huge, and Yopaj comes in, cleans him up.
That was a 1v1, Yopaj. What
Respect it. Oh my goodness, that's huge. Actually, gets the kill, gets the stack as well. He's still level 5 on the Storm Spirit. That is massive. Yeah, I think Copy's gonna try and grab some of these. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, Gunner doesn't really need it on the Centaur. He's going for the Blade Mail. It'll help him get to his blink, but sees blink reveal into the call and a perfect stun to come through. This is literal deja vu, right? It was blink call into Mortimer Kisses into Overgrowth last game when on the Primal Beast. It was the exact same maneuver this time to take down the Centaur.
Get the combo.
He can just get to work on these stacks. He's like, the first set was to get Copy into the game. The second set for the Angry Bear.
We do have Blink on Centaur and Diffusal on Ricky done, so we're gearing up to our first big team fight.
Blink Stomp. They actually get a really good grab onto the ledge. They managed to get their first kill, but a turnaround here as Ricky comes in, silences up the Storm Spirit. And it will just be a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, you can't disrupt allies in smoke.
Yeah.
Or so actually, them or anything, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I was just thinking about items, but you can see more and more why they picked it then, to make sure you can't just disrupt the axe and just save all the targets.
Oh. Arrow comes through, the Star Storm. He's down to 20 HP. Drops a smoke screen, but the kill goes into the hands of Yuma. I was like, where? Like, he has 2,800 net worth. Where is it? Yeah, he has shard boots. Okay, the classic.
Just a poor hero, not missing items, just poor. The invis is enough, though. Scouts out lane. Attempt.
Demonic Purge comes out onto the axe, and oh my goodness, that damage is a lot. They're gonna jump in, they get the vortex here, the follow up into the arrow. Ricky's dead as well. Gunner looking in, goes for the stampede. Will be able to slow up Kitrak more than enough. The question is, can they get out now? Yopaj is gonna close the gap. Mortimer Kisses coming through to offer in plenty of damage. A great turnaround and a good find from this Lesh. It's not fast either, you know.
Ooh, They got the shard on Shadow Demon. That'll actually be pretty good. You can now throw that on Ursa, let him run in, and you'll have a much harder time controlling that. You can remove things like the diffusal
like
active, overgrowth.
So it's a classic smoke on the backside. They get the kill right away onto the Shadow Demon, and Yuma, he's in kind of deep. He's gonna be forced to BKB. A great stomp comes through, but the overgrowth is there as well. They're onto YUMA. If they can finish him off, it would be a great way to start this one up, but a good heal comes through. They've lost Ursa. Mind Control chops him down, and these are the fights that thrive for the Riki. Gunner stuck in the trees as well. Another call. Mind Control falling low. He gets the call once again, and the chop is there. 4 heroes dead. You slowed Mind Control down, but you can't stop him.
Contract complete.
I actually can't believe they won that fight so cleanly. That was a fight in between 2 enemy towers. They didn't even have that much. They didn't really have vision set up at all. They just like smoked in there. But it was just a good start catching the Shadow Demon, who he's been a big part of dealing with the axe, so the disruption, the ultimate, and they just took him out of the equation right away. They now tried to get a counter initiation. Oh, it looks like they're stealing the... Okay, you know what? That was easier than I thought.
Yeah.
As they did that row shot.
I think a lot of it is YUMA, to be honest. Like, Les just doing a ton of damage.
Interestingly, actually, they also bought their own gem on Shopify Rebellion. Sometimes you don't see this. Like when you have the Invis heroes, you're not willing to risk losing it, but there is Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gunner is here to break the smoke. Blink call, it misses. They get the stomp instead. MC forced to BKB right away, but Yuma's trying to just chase him down. The overgrowth will hold him in place. Copy on the backside does get on top of the Riki. He's trying to get to safety. Mortimer Kiss is coming through as well, but BKBs are down. Stampede is down. Yuma is dead, and Riki's just gonna chase after them. Call from Mind Control chops down onto Copy. 3 fall on Nouns. Where is their damage?
For Nouns, and they had enough repositioning tools for the axe, who Ursa was on the axe. You got like Cookie Save, you had the Greaves, you have Treant Heal, Living Armor, Overgrowth, right? So they had so many ways to get axe away from the Ursa. So Ursa was doing no damage while the Mortimer Kiss, Leshrac damage was all coming in.
Hiding in the corner of the map like, you know, I'll eventually just throw Mortimer Kisses. They're gonna get started on the Roche. They want to force the objective. And Skem is here, Invis, just waiting for someone to come through. Sentry gets dropped. They do see Skem. Now he goes for the overgrowth, the immediate cancel, and he's dead. Okay, on to YUMA they go, but the call from NC has trapped him. Can they finish off this Leshrac? It's gonna be Yuma just laying into him. The cookie to safety. Is it enough? It's not. The chase continues, moving over to ARTEEZY. Can he get out of this one? The smoke screen keeps him alive for a bit, but it's gonna be the stomp from Gunner. He's getting low, down to so little HP. Jumps back to the side, but they clean him up. 3 dead, about to be 4, now 5. A massive win, and it's an ultra kill for Yuma. This is the first time we've seen Yuma not just get absolutely obliterated at the start of a fight.
I think a lot of it came down to Shopify Rebellion was in such a good position. I was literally about to talk about how I don't know how Nouns can break it if Shopify holds. And then because Nouns wasn't doing anything, Shopify decided like, okay, let's go for the Roche.
Smoke up from Nouns here once again. Lesh would be the perfect dream target for them to be able to initiate on, but Mind Control and Kithrak are right behind him, waiting. Here comes in, gets the stomp, the jump, and the arrow's gonna connect as well, but Mind Control with a great call. The Mortimer Kisses are there. Yuma's gonna be forced to pop the enraged. Gunner's trying to hobble away. He gets out of range, pops the stampede, but the overgrowth is in. Copy comes in, gets a nice bunch of damage from this Storm Spirit. Just mounts him. Gunner's got his BKB to reinitiate, gets on top of Skem. Copy in trouble, gets the vortex out. Smokescreen's not gonna connect. 3 dead on the side of Shopify as they're not done. Copies gonna look for more. This Parasma is just chewing through these heroes. What an item pickup for Copy. 4 dead, no buybacks, and Nouns, they only lose an Aegis, I believe, right? Here's what Copy's next item is gonna be. I feel like Aghanim Scepter is so sick, but
Tower is under attack.
if Ags, Gunner's got one queued up. Oh, that thing is sick. I'm pretty sure they're well aware that's an illusion. They're looking for YOPOJ. Vortex in. The Plasma's going to start working its damage, but can they get him out? The arrow connects. BKB call comes through from Mind Control. Stampede in as well. They get on Thomas. Got the pistols there. YOPOJ is in a rough spot. If he can get out, it'd be huge, but surrounded now by the side of Nouns. Broken as well. Gunner on top of Kitrek. Mortimer Kisses just raining in from the back side as Mind Control comes in, gets another call onto Yuma, but the Abyss is going to save him a nice disruption as well. Gunner is just sitting on 6,000 HP. They can't find him, but they will get Yuma finally. Mind Control falls at the same time. Copy out of resources, forced to disengage. Copy needs to get away from this Ricky, but Gunner is like an immovable object. It's up to YOPOJ now to find this kill. Force Staff to try and get him to safety. Disruption out from Lelis. And Nouns are out. They disengage somehow. Roshan is up. This one has a refresher shard. This is a game-changing item. Copy's going to come over to his team. They're going to pop the smoke. Maybe. Where is it? They have no Moonlight Shadow either. Guys, you're late. The Roche is falling.
This Roche, but yeah, if they're taking too long, we might get here just in time, depending how many crits we get here.
Arrow into the... It actually hits the Roshan and they snatch it, but Skem, Yules will buy him at least a moment here to maybe get the ult off, but he can't. Gunner's gonna pop the card, try and save the Ursa. Instead, he's just running on top of the Leshrac. The Abyss is out. What is this shenanigans? Yuma, he's able to do whatever he wants. We thought, yeah, no way the Ursa is the person you put in the card, but apparently it is. 4 heroes dead. The Aegis on the Ricky for the moment, trying to jump from one hero to the next. Can he get the bash? He cannot. He gets out on the tail end of that BKB. Apparently Ursa in the cart is something else. Yeah, something like that.
So Havoc Hammer does 544 damage every 10 seconds.
Pokemon on the high ground tries to find YOPOJ with the Havoc Hammer, just barely off the mark, and disengage here, not willing to overcommit. They jump in. They find Scam on a Hex. Oh, what a grab from Copy. And now going in, Gunner with the horse. He's got the Stampede still if he needs to try to close the gap with this overload damage. Just destroy Shopify. RTZ gets caught on an arrow. And that is just... That's it, man. They're just all dead. They have no buybacks outside of Lesh and Treant Protector. Gunner has 11,000 health and is hasted.
Gunner,
Okay, buddy.
Just go stand under the towers, Gunner. Just retaliate them with your... Ah, he lost the strength. He had like 450 strength there for a moment.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the buybacks. I gotta say, a trend here that I've noticed from Nouns winning all these fights, when Treant gets killed first, it is actually a pretty big difference on how the fight goes.
Oh, yeah.
Because Treant is not a good initiating hero because his ultimate is actually just a root. You can just dispel it. But as a counter initiation, it's really strong because it pierces BKB. So he wants to be waiting. He wants to be spamming these heals and like punching people and rooting them. But when you just kill first, you just don't get that long-term value out of the Treant. And even if he lives a little longer, there is the counter from Shadow Demon with the constant dispels, but just finding Skem at the start of all these fights is just, it's opened up the fights for them.
Yeah, 5 seconds for the Ursa, 30 for the Ricky to get back in this game. They're trying to just claim mega creeps, and I feel like they're gonna do it. Gunner's like, get in the cart, boy, we're going home. The call comes through. Wait a minute, Ursa. Not actually where he wants to be now, but he will blink to safety. Gunner, an immovable object, seemingly not caring about what they're doing. He will just walk away. Dude, disseminating on Gunner as well is ridiculous. Four towers, a little bit difficult to siege thanks to Leshrac's constant split earth spam and this Tree Protector's heal. Do you have the... I mean, the flag is just right on the high ground, unfortunately. You can only plant it so close. RTEEZY looking for the call. He's gonna find two. The BKB is out. Lelis has got to try and save them. The demonic purge, the cleanse there. Yuma gets the BKB. The turnaround, the refreshers there from the axe. The second call isn't enough, but Copy just deletes the backline, and Ricky is on a sliver of HP left trying to heal, but the carded Ursa having some fun again. 3 heroes dead. YUMA will be 4th, and this one will go to Nouns. They tied the series 1-1.
Played the game from Nouns. That was... They were losing at the start, right? Shopify was pulling it in around that Lesh rack, around some big fights that they found so long ago. I barely remember them. Bait us again.
Now, let me see if I can find the exact numbers. So, 5% stacking mischance. Okay. So, it also gives you 300 attack range bonus and strafe, which is actually kind of nice. So
it looks like this is their adaptation. Sand King destroys melee heroes. They try to take a gyrocopter to avoid it, but if you just get the lane to shove in and you can now control the lane back there, then you'll still get yourself through these first few levels.
Yeah, I think Mind Control is just going to play this slow. Like, he knows that the lane will
Gunner taking a lot of damage top.
Oh, wait, you're right. Gunner?
Bounced it wrong with the cogs.
As both heroes survive just barely with a stick. And we're going to see a TP into the mid lane from the Dark Willow.
Shut him down.
Yeah, they want to prevent the Wisdom Rune, or the Water Runes. But unfortunately for Copy, Yopaj, bottom one, thanks to Kitrak. And he's got a huge wave he has to deal with here, so... Good disruption. Wait a minute, there's a Vortex available as well. Dissimulate, he has to give it up. Ellis will just take the rune instead. She's just dead.
Falls to the Shadow Poison.
2 points in Shadow Poison.
A huge move from Kitrak there.
This'll come in handy.
They also scouted Dark Willow making stack, so it'd be a decent use of your time as well. If you don't think you can get a gank off, you just steal that stack.
Crystal Main's in a lot of trouble. They're going to try and turn around onto Mind Control here. He just barely doesn't get his next spell out, but Lelis is coming by. A nice Bramble Maze. Mind Control gets the Burrow Strike away. 2 points in the Sandstorm's a lot of work, but Yuma should get him inevitably. Yeah, with the rundown of the Rocket Barrage.
Afterburner helping out in those kind of situations. People can't get away from you.
Gunner is having a little bit of rush.
Afterburner helping out in those kind of situations. People can't get away from you.
Gunner is having a little bit of a fight here with the Clockwork, but Storm, he's thinking of just zipping for this rune maybe. He's coming over with that haste. Fly will see him. Copy's coming in as well. Remnant on in. Copy goes for the rune. He snipes it. Gem's gonna fall quite low, try and maybe deny himself here on over to these ancient creeps, but Yopaj gets a kill. He gets the bounce or the wisdom rune and he gets out. Oh, actually, does he? There's a Dark Willow coming as well, and he does not have a ton of mana left.
He's here to maybe help out. Ooh, Bramble's gonna reveal he's here. All through Invis. Okay, fortunately, Clinks has a lot of attack range, so he actually didn't get dragged until the very end of the call. Otherwise, he might get pulled into other Brambles and be in some trouble there. All right, pretty good for Shopify Rebellion, since Yopaj did manage to escape and looks like he's gonna get a bottle refill as well. Kitrak's picking up a lot of
Yeah,
them.
I was gonna say, Kitrak looks like he's actually getting most of them with the Shadow Poison.
Great, I stacked it, I farmed it. The Sand King's taking my experience, but whatever, you know.
Right, level, nice rotation bottom. Clockwork is here, ready for the hook shot. He's got him, and then on top of Yuma they go. Fall down is there. Can they keep Yuma alive? It's gonna be close, but no. The first to fall. Mind Control on the backside, kind of low. In comes Gunner on the axe, looking to get active. Copy, does he have a target? He does not. 1-for-1 trade, very nice trade if you're Shopify, as Yopaj just sights another stack.
Another one?
Dude, how many stacks are there on the map? Super rich compared to the Crystal Maiden and the Dark Willow, despite the fact that there's probably about an even distribution of stacks across the map.
Yeah, they probably both spent a similar amount of time doing it, but yeah, that's the difference when your own team is able to clear it out.
Yopaj has a very early Aya. Getting on. He's gonna go in. That's a nice grab here. The Bedlam offering so much damage to finish off Scam. It will work. The root for the Crystal Maiden. The Terrorize is gonna follow. And that is a great kill. Fantastic rotation in from Fly. And I was gonna say he's got a few stacks on the Storm Spirit. Well, they're all gone now.
What are we to Ags on this Sand King? Another 1,500.
Yeah. It's interesting that he's rushing it. Oh, that is a blink first on Gunner. There it is. Just goes right in, but an immediate turnaround. They were baiting hard. There's gonna be the hook shot in. Revenant to maybe keep Gunner alive. They get the clockwork, but Gunner will fall. Copy will get the disengage as well. That's a sick bait from Shopify. Sitting behind him on Kitrak and ARTEEZY with that brand new Desolator. Other Wisdom Rune away from Nouns. That is pretty rough. Bramble does connect, but not wanting to really chase. Gunner, I think, not close enough to go for the blink call. Well, maybe he is. We'll go for the call now, but there's no Bedlam on top of him. Does get dropped finally, as he's going to try and finish off this kill. First crown is there, and a free Calling Blade stack going his way. Okay.
In the supports between the Wisdom Runes always being stolen and the stacks being stolen, there's actually still a difference despite those kills, where the Noun supports are about a level behind.
MC, nice disruption from Kitrak. Fly here on the backside, has a freezing field, just trying to do what he can. YOPOJ is gonna go and gets on top of the gyrocopter. Yuma gets bursted thanks to the damage from Kitrak. And Fly will be next. YOPOJ double kill on the Storm. Yeah, try to commit for the Sand King. The hero is too damn tanky, and now they're looking for more. Good scan from the Dire. That would have been a dead Storm Spirit going for that rune. They saw the flare come out, so Copy's like, there's a clockwork somewhere behind us, but they want to go for this mid-tier 1 tower. Grouping up here next to the gyrocopter. Gunner ready to go with a call. Oh, they have vision of Kitrak. That's the hero you want to get. He's had too many good calls this game, or saves this game. There's the dunk from Gunner. That's a kill streak as well, so an even bigger kill bounty going to him.
Should be able to get a D ward. That's a pretty suspicious place to get blink called. They should come back for it, but now...
Dude, I feel like every single time these two teams have played together, the first like 15 to 20 minutes has been really close. Copy.
Watch the observer.
Yeah.
Goes forward. Axe in the area. They don't know that.
Oh,
Trek did get a blink.
spooky.
I like this a lot. Does not want to get blink called again. He knows his job is to save heroes. So we're just going to see him sit way the hell back in these team fights.
Scam bottom side here just gets picked off. Fly will be next. Did not last long. All right. Well, 1-for-1 trade. But again, every single one of these, every single one of these kills that goes their way, Jeezy's happy. More Deso damage onto this Sand King. Fast enough, you know?
Yeah, it'll be tough, especially if he manages to Sandstorm first and you're trying to kill him and being hit by all the different spikes.
Very nice grab to the Gunner. Nice. Oh, gets the dunk. Copy came in, almost tried to steal it, but I mean, Axe is getting armor, and in this game against the Clinks is pretty damn good. Yeah, okay. So first Roach will just go easily to the hands of Shopify. He did take it on Radiant side, so it is one of those things that it makes it a little bit easier for Nouns later to contest if it ends up going back their way. Aegis into the hands of YOPOJ, an immediate smoke, and they're going to hit the portal to the top side. They do scan the gate, know that nobody is there. It is Lelis, potentially getting scouted under a ward. He's going to go for the TP on out, and he is safe. Bottom river, so this is also a big win for him. Lane call, they've got on top of the Storm Spirit, but can it bring him down quick enough? Ooh, the Cooling Blade misses. That's problematic for Nouns. First life, YOPOJ. He's out. The rest of the team will disengage. Find someone. You have Mind Control, who I'm assuming at some point will get a Blink Dagger, but for now, still just tanking up as this unkillable Sand King usually does. Have some eyes on Copy for a moment. Podge is gonna go in, gets the vortex, the stun's coming through, Terrorize doesn't make it in time. That's a huge win. Hookshot off the mark from Skem, but they're gonna find Gunner as well, traps him inside the cogs. They force the BKB.
Nice
Just
find
like
for
that.
Shopify.
Big kill.
I don't know. Sort of like watch through the trees, so Void Spirit would not see the zip coming in. And technically, you can't see the Void Spirit either, but you know he's there. So Storm Spirit is ready to press W to grab the Void Spirit, but Void Spirit has to he has to go through that human process of processing what you're seeing and then pressing your button in time. So a little bit extra sneaky surprise.
I mean, call down damage is doing a lot. Gunner gonna get caught for the vortex from YUMA. He doesn't have a BKB. Spent this earlier, and in comes Mind Control. Calls out. Gunner trying to survive. Not gonna make it. Hookshot on the backside though. Does trap two. Yuma's forced to BKB. YUMA will respond with his own fly with a nice freezing field, doing some work, but your team's dead. Mind Control going aggressively onto the high ground. The bouncy house claims another. And they find Mind Control here. He's got a Burrow Strike in one, makes it down to the low ground, and just like that, he's out. Too damn tanky. Great smoke wrap around here from Nouns, but Shopify in a good spot to scout this one out. Will they find a Mind Control? The stun of the Sentry finds Gunner as well. The call is there. Can they actually secure these kills? Mind Control is low, but the call's not in time. Compy does come on through with a nice Astral Step. Can he finish off Kid Rack? He's falling low, looking for Skem as well. The only real damage dealer left in the tank. He gets one, but a big win for Shopify. YOPOJ and ARTEEZY are still alive.
That was such a good stun. He didn't even know he was catching the axe. That was the dream for
where they move on the map after picking this up. They're going to want to wait for Sand King, of course, but Aegis back into the Storm Spirit. I think best case scenario.
Just in time too. Roach is actually going to go top.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Put Aegis on ARTEEZY, and they leave Roshan's banner.
The banner.
Who needs it? The item, you know. So what if we buffed it? Dude, I don't know how you kill this Sand King right now, especially since he has a shield rune. This guy is, yeah, he's enormous. Caked up, as I like to say. He's ready to go. Onto the high ground they go. They find the axe. The stun is out right away. Can they get him out? The BKB is there. The call onto this Sand King, but ARTEEZY just melts him onto the backside. Copy trying to finish off the Shadow Demon. Get a buyback. The Clink's also just dead right outside the base. That's going to be the Aegis. Axe buys back. Shadow Demon buys back. Jumping in. YOPOJ, the Great Vortex onto two. Mind Control, the ultimate. BKB out from Yuma's going to get him to safety. And Lelis will pop the Ogre Seal Totem as well. They get out. It's a nice win from Shopify already, but they need to get more. Looking for this melee barracks. Second tier 3 tower falls. Gunner would love to go in, but there's no BKBs. Copy could buy back, but you want to do that even? Still connect onto MC. Gunner doing what he can. Jump in. Vortex catches the gyrocopter once again. The Invis can't save him, and he's just dead. The commitment and the damage from the Clinks is way too much. He's going to buy back, of course, on the Copy. Trying to get back into here, but the bouncy house has got his name. Blink call from Gunner. Hookshot comes through. The save on the disruption. They're crumbling on the side of Nouns. Two are dead. Gyro's back into the game, but it's too little, too late. Shopify is going to claim another lane of barracks.
Bouncy house too good. I think on the axe buyback, he was about to go for a blink call when I think a rocket flare canceled it. Something canceled it, and just let Shopify get those kills with no return from Nouns. Now it's gonna be a mega here.
I mean, they just end the game. Like Clinks just hit level 25.
I don't think you have any way to deal with this. If you live through this, you do have the heroes who can hold megas, but that's a full minute you gotta live here.
Skem's just being a nuisance. Player spamming for vision. YOPOJ goes in. The follow-up here is just easy. It's a dead gyro. That should be
There it
GG's.
is.
Yeah, there it is. So Shopify will take game number 3. They are now 1 away from qualifying. Yeah, no Roshan's banner needed for these guys. They're too good.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, the Sand King bouncy house, it takes a while to ramp up because the Aghanims buildup is not that great, and it takes a little bit, but once you have it, you get your other items like the Bloodstone, brings down the level of his ultimate, Divided We Stand. So usually you can pick it up at level 4. Now you can pick it up at level 3, and there's actually a 4th level to it. So you get one more Meepo when you reach level 24, I think. I don't know. I don't play Meepo.
Yeah,
I don't know
24.
as fast as that well. But you get one extra Meepo to work with, which I'm sure a Meepo specialist like Yuma is very excited about.
Yeah, I will be surprised to see how he plays it. One of the things that is kind of hard to keep track of is when he gets that clone. Let's have a little bit of a rough time with the cogs there.
If he snipes those boosts, that's a huge kill.
Dude, that would be pretty massive. And Scam is going to just kind of follow him a little bit here.
Like nonchalantly make his way over, but yeah, Ursa's on. He's
I'm playing Kid Track. This might be first blood. Their root comes out from Meepo. They're going to give it to him. That is it. Yuma off to a great start. All set up on the back of the fly. And again, not too surprising. Is one of the reasons we see Phoenix so highly contested, just a massively dominant hero.
Is having a good time.
They're gonna get aggressive onto mind control here once again. The call is out, the root holding him in place. The body blocks are there, but the cookie, safety, and yeah, just over and over. The axe is starting to struggle, and Yuma is just doing everything he wants here. Oh, blood grenades out. Second root is there. The call finally comes through. Mind control. He's just dead. Fly will burn him down. He has to start cutting, but I don't know what he can do. Like, it's not even easy to cut because he can just send us the Meepo to follow him around.
It's not. They're in a rough spot. But that was a really nice attempt by Nouns because not attempt, it worked. But the first attempt did not work because of Cookie, and then they said, you know what, it's on cooldown. Just do it again. As soon as you walked up, just go again. And yeah, there you go. They got the kill.
ARTEEZY's in some trouble here. He is just getting ping-ponged around these cogs. They will go ahead and heal up quite a bit there with the stick, but the battery salt is running, trying to just chase down the Ursa. And here's Meepo. Like I said, he's going to send it through the twin gate and be like, I'll gank, I don't care. Just poops right back to the top lane.
It's been so even, so this coming power rune could be pretty decisive. The supports make their way over.
Oh, Lelis? Yeah, he just gets surrounded there. That's a nice run down from Kitrak and Scam.
Notice there's an observer there, but actually it's on the cliff. What a twist. That's the high level, the bell curve. Warding on cliffs, good.
Roll in. There's going to be a shield rune picked up by mind control. Magnetize is running, but a good echo from Yopaj. He heals up the attack slow from Fly. It's almost enough to get our spirit out, but the silence from the silencer will keep Fly held down. Oh, what a dodge. A great sidestep on the scatter blast. The denying squawk, he says, as Kitrak will cookie himself out of the cogs. That was sick plays from Fly on this Phoenix. This Gunner will use this as his rotation instead. First arena is going to be used to finish off the silencer. Kill goes to Fly again. Maybe not the best, but you'll take it for sure. As they will just clean up the stacks. Last game, right? It was the opposite. Nouns lost all of their stacks to the Storm Spirit. It's the Earth Spirit who's taking them away from Shopify this time.
Just waiting for Meepo to hit critical mass, and then we'll see if it goes according to the plan for now.
Oh my god, he's going for mind control. There's no tower. They actually can't get to him right away, and just the damage from the amplified yeah, he's just dead. There's just nothing he can do to this. Very nice kill for Copy.
Oh, actually, he's turning back around.
He's baiting. Oh, they have
He's
the
on his
Blink
own.
Arena.
Yeah, this is actually sick bait.
Oh, they got Yopaj. Roll in. It's going to cancel for a second, but there's a Vessel. There's the Spear. They're going to try and catch another, but they don't manage to. Yopaj will just slowly burn here to all of this damage. And, oh, Hopefully painful death. Hook shot on the backside. They've got mind control. Dude, Lelis has just got his number. He's trying to get out of these cogs, but he can't do it. Copy will claim that one as well. More souls for the vessel.
Two thing Lelis hates. He hates couriers. He hates mind control axe. That's his whole game.
Into Gunner's off lane, but this time not so much. Just wanting to go the blade mail, which means he's opting to try and focus up on his farm and scale. There's finally our Blink Dagger coming out for the Earth Spirit. Whether or not it's too little too late, we'll have to see. Top lane, Yuma will walk right into the axe, and if he brings his other meepos, you are not getting out of this one. Just gonna surround him in the trees. Gunner is here as well. One root after the other. The call is there, but yeah, again, meepo will massively out-sustain you in a call. Okay. Bottom lane, the smoke didn't connect. Yeah, I don't even try anymore.
Just ever in my games, I'm just like,
no, I just like, I'm on autopilot in Dota nowadays. ARTEEZY is massively recovered, I will say that. Copy goes in, walks right into Artur, and a blink stomp comes out. He is in, yeah, he's just dead. They had a ward like already placed. Look at the deep wards placed, or the defensive wards from Shopify. All three kind of just through this jungle here, not wanting to lose any of their kind of farm that they can potentially get here, I guess. You just go Roche. I feel like you actually might be able to just take Roche away.
I think you can.
Start hurling the meepos in there.
Where's the chicken skin?
He has the chicken skin, but he doesn't equip it. He has the chicken taunt for fun.
But I don't play meepo. I'm never gonna get to use that. I want to see it. Yuma, you're like the only meepo player. Please, let me see the chicken skin.
BKB almost done for the Ursa. It'll be a nice power boost for him, like being able to actually like focus down potentially the egg in these fights, or at least get out of the arena. We'll have some options there. Compy kind of pulling some attention to the bottom side of the map while Yuma finishes off the Aegis. Oh, a Yule Scepter on the clock. That is so good.
As a reminder to people who maybe haven't seen the facets too much.
Smokes up his main hero. We're gonna head top. Maybe look to just take the enemy Tormentor. Like, Meepo is one of those heroes that can easily solo this thing. And I think Shopify are knowing what's up. The TPs are coming through. The big 5v5 I've been looking for. Is it going to start? In goes the Ursa. The spear to send him back to the wall. He gets the enrage. There's the global silence, but the Mega Meepo is out. He just disperses away. Yules catches the axe. They get him. The stun, but the echo there from Yopaj. The arena, the perfect egg has got him trapped inside the arena with no hopes of escape to fall. And a hook from Lelis as he finds the clock, or as he finds the silencer. Triple kill for Yuma on his Meepo. And the fight to blow the game open. And there it is. 10,000 gold advantage now for Nouns. Really just would close out this game, but Yopaj, oh, Poppy just rolls in, gets instantly echoed, and the call to follow. You take those. They're on top of ARTEEZY, does have an enraged. Lelis trying to force something. Gunner's coming through. Does he get the arena? And it traps 4. The spear, he needs the help. The BKB is out, the egg right on the edge, and Yuma's getting to work, baby. It is all coming up. Nouns, 4 dead, about to be a 5th as Kitrak is running for his life. God's Rebuke is there. And a spear to finish it off. Triple kill as he throws the clone to finish the job. I think we might see a GG coming out here pretty soon. Your base does not last long against the Meepo.
There's the one fortify. He'll actually get barracks. So in the past, this is where it's like you kill this, second fortify, you actually respawn in time to defend it. Not this time.
As Yuma is level 20 with the, like I said, the Scotty fully completed. Now looking for the Scythe. This looks like a desperation smoke here, and it gets broken immediately by Lelis as he's jetpacking on the haters. He's gonna get brought down by a nice fissure. Kitrak trying to chase him, but Yules to dodge out the stun. He'll take the Wisdom Rune. Global silence is out. ARTEEZY's trying to find his opening. Lelis hiding in the trees here. Another jetpack comes through, but he finally goes down. Yuma makes quick work of the backside, and now ARTEEZY, the BKB is expiring. He's got to get away from Yuma, but Gunner is here. His own BKB, the arena to trap him, and with the Mega Meepo to follow. Axe comes in, gets the call. In comes Phoenix with the slows. Gunner with the body blocks. It is just all over for the side of Shopify with a really nice dunk. Mind control trying to make it to the base. Can he? He's trying. Okay, actually ends up being a great fight, but Yuma, he just goes in. Pop back on both supports. He's not done. He gets the root onto the Schem silencer. Another kill going his way.
You hate when you have too much money that your hex is in your backpack. Oh no, he swapped it out with a blink now.
Yeah, I was like,
it's still now his blink's in his backpack.
Oh, he's gonna go in. Oh, the hex, the arena, it pulls him back. Yeah, I think the global signs is gonna be able to get the enrage, but the Yule's there to stall him out. He's gonna be forced to BKB. Another Yule's is there. ARTEEZY on the run. The egg is out. The beautiful cogs once again to hold him there. And there they go. Yuma continue to chase Yopaj. The BKB, the Echo is out. Mind control with a nice call, but there's the Sunray. They are losing no health at all.
Health and call.
And that is it. GG is out. We are going to a game number 5, baby.
I'm Meepoed. What can you do? What can you do? That's a reminder. You know, they've played Noun so many times. I've seen them respect man the Meepo. You play enough games, you start forgetting about it. There's a new patch. You're like, oh, we got to worry about Weaver. We got to worry about this.
It might have been Mirana, actually. That might be an exact lane mirror from what we saw in that previous game. Well, we can look back at it in a moment, but it ended up being a very good game for the Clinks. He rushed the Desolator, ended up getting some stacks super early on.
Yeah, they hit a Dark Willow last time.
It was Dark Willow. Okay.
There was a Crystal Maiden in that game.
That is right. Yeah. Oh, so Schem is actually going to open Battery Assault against the Axe. We've been seeing a lot of the cogs, but this is very problematic. ARTEEZY walks over. They're just going to right-click him to death, and that is first blood right out of the gate. And now Lelis in trouble. Battery Assault on cooldown, but this Mirana is not known to be super fast, and that's just too... They just walk at them.
Last hits are for suckers. Harold had it right the whole time. Who cares about last hits? Just run at the enemy heroes.
Wow, that is...
I'm like speechless. I can't believe that just happened.
I mean, we were talking about how like the matchup was not great earlier. Bottom lane, Kitrak in some trouble. Finished off by Fly. He is stuck inside the brambles and has nowhere to go. The kill will be given on over to Mind Control. Oh, actually, Kitrak gets the kill. Did he walk into a bramble at the last second?
Missed what that last tick was, but maybe. There's like a blood grenade tick or something. Well, that's a shame for Clinks. So Clinks, he really needs mana. That's why it used to be like power treads you would see Clinks buy, but kind of came to realize for a lot of Clinks players, like actually it's just the mana. Oh, gets hit by an arrow. He won't die here, but he's gonna take a good chunk of damage.
He has Lotus. The call comes out though. Gunner gets it off the level there, and that is a dead Clinks. Okay, they turn around top, but mid lane Schem with the wrap around will set up a kill onto Copy, giving Yopaj an amazing start now in this mid lane.
I don't even copy a lot. Something happens in the mid lane and now behind. He's gonna have to do some jungling, especially once Yopaj gets to level 6, which he will first at this rate.
Oh yeah.
There's a matching support rotation, but Weaver Mirana rotating is awkward. Call into arrow in the top lane. Schem taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, with the Star Storm, I think he's got him. He does. Okay. So despite the initial first blood and follow-up kill, they have managed to completely turn this top lane around. Gunner, he's not amazing on last hits right now, but not Fly up here. Like the Weaver wants to get active. The slow is going to allow the Axe to get close enough. The call into the arrow. Skitterstep making a pretty big difference there as they will finish off the kill. Clinks is dead. Gunner gets bonked back into the tower, and that will actually turn it around. Fly's dead as well. Schem gets a double kill. He's nearly level 5.
Poppy not getting his stack stolen this game, so Back up despite that death earlier. This tower honestly hasn't taken that much damage despite everything.
Well, level 6 comes out for mind control. The immediate rotation into the bottom side of the map. They're going to go ahead and TP in on the axe. Question is, can they get the space? The call will come out onto the Dark Willow. Gunnar gets his first dunk of the game. All right, Chaos Knight a little bit too tanky to dive this early, and Fly, he's got the urn, so that's going to top him back off. Here comes YOPAJ. You have Phantasm. Axe is still here. Skem needs to be careful. There's a call in 1 second. Here comes ARTEEZY, though. Dunk comes out. Gunnar still alive. The extra move speed, it's trying to get him away, but mind control with the wraparound. They will eventually bring down this axe. It goes to YOPAJ. I mean, this is a really deep dive, and now look, you have so many heroes incoming. Mind control grabbed by the bugs. YOPAJ, ARTEEZY, mind control stuck in the corner of the map, and here comes Copy. He wants his targets, gets on top of mind control, hits him with the remnant. Lelis on the backside cutting off Kid Rack, unable to come on in. YOPAJ now falling as well, hits a nice 2 hero stun, but ARTEEZY stuck, man. It is so difficult. How did we get here? How did we get into the corner of the map?
There's a 9-minute fight behind the Roche. All right, well, that's pretty good for Nouns. Yes. Yeah, I mean, Shopify really tried to force that. They were initiating like behind that tier 1 tower area near the Twin Gate, so it gave Nouns time to rotate, and the only way Shopify can get out is running up to the north, so they were cut off, and it just ends up in a funny location. There's
beautiful Moonlight Shadow. They're not done. They're going to find mind control here again. The skitter step slow, plus the damage from Lelis and Yuma. These guys are now feeling some momentum. You can see, you know, why this Weaver is very scary. He is already so close to a spirit vessel. You don't need to buy boots. You just skitter step your way in. Good stuff. 10-minute power rune. It will spawn top. So Oppie is farming so far on the enemy side of the map, and they know this, right? They've seen the waves getting pushed in, so they know he's here. He does have a nice ward to save him, but not so much anymore, as they will be walking right by it.
So weird to gank its own area.
Smoke's gonna pop. Zip is out. The hook shot off the mark. Does he escape? The TPs are coming through. He's in the wrong neighborhood, my guy. Yeah, there it is. The crippling fear is out. He knows. He will finally get punished for this one. Kill goes to YOPAJ. Really good rotation from Shopify to find it. He will absolutely die to the CK damage. Question is, will they actually find it? Under the cover of Moonlight Shadow, they head through the triangle here, but we'll see Copy now. They know that he's here. So Yuma looking for something. Dark Willow, I think, just baiting. Orchid's out. He didn't know about the Orchid, but that will be a nice kill going the way of Copy.
And that permanent mana regen.
Like, just kind of looking at the game, but it really is just this Night Stalker who is struggling, and then you have the supports on Nouns that have a pretty good start already in this game, right? I think part of it was Lelis obviously finding a lot earlier. Oh, Yuma. Oh, the troll. Wait a minute. Can he get in range? He's trying to so bad. Axe comes in, gets the call, the pullback. The burst damage onto YOPAJ is there. The crippling fear prevents the dunk. Dude, the jungle creep griefing YOPAJ so hard right there.
Neutrals are not very neutral sometimes.
Not at all. The fact that they can detect invis units is wild, or smoked units. Gunnar goes in. He's going to get punished for that blink. They're going to just be able to trap him inside the brambles. His mind control going up aggressively as well, up onto the high ground. Hook shot. It gets blocked. They have Clinks. They see him. He's fallen low. Yuma wants to close the gap. Gunnar with an aggressive blink on 4. They pull him back, but a beautiful terrorize onto 3. In comes Lelis. The arrow into the Starstorm. He's gone. Mind control's gonna join him, and Gunnar is still alive. Hiding in the trees, but he walks into a bramble, pulls the call, tries to live, but he won't be able to. It's think, was that 4 dead? 3 dead, I guess, for now, but YUMA coming in. QUIXOTix gets just completely dropped on the backside, but YUMA, a greedy kill from him, gets punished as well. A 5 for 2 for Nouns. They are really starting to feel themselves in this game and keep the bug on it, and it looks like Gunner goes in with a call just to make sure. Arrow as well, so with the CK, they should get there pretty easily. His BKB is on the way. He also gets himself a pretty great jungle item, so even more minus armor coming out from him as he sticks to his target. Poppy will grab the Aegis. It is daytime now, so feel very strong. Copy can always join on the bottom side of the map at the outpost. They do see mind control on the ward for a moment. They also see ARTEEZY. He gets him. The gem is there. He's just trying to close the gap. The Orc gets out the blade mail into the call, and oh boy, we've seen this one before. They almost had it too.
If you can.
They know. There's the scan. Oh my goodness.
They're coming in for their own play now.
Shopify are in shambles right now. Gunner, who's he find? He gets big BKB call onto the best target. It's going to be YUMA. There's the arrow. In comes YUMA. Chopped down. Number 1 to fall. Skem will be second. ARTEEZY on the road with the BKB, but he cannot get away from the CK. He cannot get away from Copy. He's laying in what damage he can, but he finally falls. Gunner hobbling away on his sliver of HP will succeed. YUMA with a triple kill as mind control is desperate for anything. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Hogs trapping them all and AoE silence and terrorize. I don't know.
Dude, Gunner is just running at ARTEEZY. Knows he's down here. He's like, yeah, what is he gonna do? Just goes in. Yes, he doesn't kill himself on the blade mill, but with the help of Lelis, it's another death of the Clinks. Gunner, yeah, tip this guy. He has been in ARTEEZY's mind this whole game. That will help out a lot with. Smoke out. Both teams. This is it, man. Shopify need a fight. This is the one that they're hoping for. They're sitting right under a ward. They know about it. They get it. Gunner comes in and gets the call onto YUMA. The follow-up is there. They're going to lose the Dark Will immediately. The buyback in time, but YUMA is dead. Nothing left in the tank, and onto ARTEEZY they go. He's going to pop the BKB, surrounded. Gunner once again with a dunk. The triple kill. Skem to fall as well. QUIXOTix, he's like, I'm out, baby. I don't mean to be in this fight. Get me out of here. Mind control chased away by the 5th position Weaver. This, I mean, if you're Shopify, obviously you don't just give up. It's game 5 of a grand finals, but my God, have Nouns improved game after game.
That even starts their first series. I feel like they were looking a little rough in their first series, but warm-up is paying off. They're peaking exactly where they need to. They look like I don't even know where they could go wrong. I guess actually I do. You know, the classics 1 by 1 funneling in, but
yeah. Not doing that though. This is
why aren't they doing that?
Why aren't they feeding?
No, on a close game in game 5. What's wrong with them?
This is one of the things that plagues less experienced teams, right? They get ahead, they feel so confident, and then you get overconfident, and then you die, and you throw a 20,000 lead that you should have no business throwing. And if there's anything we've learned, it's not easy to do in this patch. Fortification out here from Shopify to try and slow this down. The illusions from YUMA will get to work. The shard on YUMA, like you said, quite good at dealing with the CK on this high ground push. The call comes in. Gunner's found him. YUMA is just dead. It is unbelievable. Wicked 6 spree for Gunner, looking for Skem as well. He needs to be careful. He's in kind of deep. Does have a lot of armor. Needs some help. The rest of the team just stunned on the backside of the Force Staff to get him to safety. Great hook shot in from Skem Copy. Still plenty healthy. YUMA turning his attention on over to the Clockwork. He's dead. That is a dieback as Copy still has an Aegis to work with. The Parasma coming off cooldown. There's the call from Gunner. And it looks like Nouns might be doing it. Sending Shopify packing. 3 dead with no buyback. And a 32,000 gold advantage at 35 minutes, cracking the base.
Axe has 82% physical damage resistance when you use the call. You can pop BKB with that. He has a cheese. There's no killing him.
They call it. Shopify is done. All of them just stop moving. I can't imagine. Nouns will be the team to advance for North America to the Riyadh Masters.
That was a fun one. That was a fun series. Very back and forth. Max, he brought it back.